there's too many women in Atlanta. Like, when I go sit at the bar, I'm used to men, like, choosing, picking, you know. It's nothing but women. Ill, gross. Ill. I don't want friends. I don't want to talk. Where's the men? Where are the men? Like, when I sit at the bar, when I'm like, okay, let me go give me a little drink, sit at the bar, I'm used to men. I'm expecting conversation. And it's nothing but women. Ew, gross. Yuck.
So I went to another Crush Club event down in Houston today, and I want to talk about it. So I'll start off by saying I freaking love what Crush Club is doing. Like, I love that they do this, and I will probably go to every single Crush Club just because I love the vibe. I love what they do and how they do it. So today was a Crush Club, and it was at a brewery. I don't know if I said that right, but basically it was from like, I believe 10:30 to 4. And it was like a 3-level brewery. Anyway, I got there closer to 2:00. Okay. And when I got there, compared to the Valentine's Day weekend one, there were definitely like 80% women. Okay, I'll say 70% women, 30% men. Like, the moment I walked in, I was like, why are there so many women here? I was like, oh my God, like, where are the men? And the men were there, like, they were there, but there were just so many more women that it was just hard to see them. Like, what the heck? And so that was kind of a shock, because the last Crush Club event, I felt like it was a good, like, 60-50, like, obviously women being more and then, like, the men being the 50%. But yeah, that was the first thing that I noticed. But the venue was great. The weather was great. The vibes were great. Yeah, that's all I got to say about that.
Seek singles mixer, it was a fail. Y'all do not have to go. I went, so y'all didn't have to go. It was all females in there. When I say it was all females in there, I posted my video around like 8:30, and it was not a lot of people in there. Around 9:00, it got packed. Like, it got packed full of women. It was like 10 men in there. 10. And like half of them was with their girlfriends. I was like, did they not see the memo? Like, the memo, like, what's going on? Oh my God. And it was a $20 hookah. The hookah was $20, and then it was $10 for gratuity. Like, why they just didn't put $30 on the flyer? I was super blue about that. And then it was just like the girls told me. But I was optimistic, because Seek normally has men in there. I ran into Brandon from Dallas. He ended up coming, and he was like, I tried to tell the guys. And the girls were looking good. Don't get me wrong. Y'all came in there stepping. Y'all came in there with that ish on. And I absolutely love that for y'all, because y'all really looked good. But like, ooh, I don't know. Y'all don't have to go. I'm not going back. I'll be back on a random day. Go on a Sunday. When the game is on, the guys be in there. But at that singles mixer, 0 out of 10. 0 out of 10.
The money that you're spending for a dating event, you can take that money and go to happy hour. You can take that money and go to an actual event. You can take that money and do anything else besides going to an event where 9 times out of 10 there's going to be 80 women and 2.5 men. If I was a man and I was looking to build my roster in like record time, I would buy a ticket to one of those dating events. You know why? Because the women there are giving very much, I'm going to say it, desperate. Men are not going to dating events because it's too easy to get a girl anyway. And if they are going to dating events, trust me, it's not for the same intentions that you're going there for. And y'all are spending money for tickets for these dating events that is going to be more women there. Like, if you're a lesbo, just say that. Like, that's cool. But if you're going there really looking for a man, absolutely not. Take the money that you were going to use for that ticket, go level yourself up, buy some new makeup, buy a new dress, get a walking pad, go to happy hour, go to some other type of events that have men that are just naturally going to be there, that you can naturally just talk to, not with the intentions of dating. You have the intentions of dating and meeting someone, but he's going there just to have a good time. So that way it feels more organic, you know? And I promise you will have a much better experience.
I'm giving a hot take on singles mixers because I think a lot of them are full of shit and they don't care about all their customers. I have been to multiple ones before, and every time I go, either you have to spend $40 and nothing's included, you spend $40 and you don't meet anybody, and you spend $40 and the event is unorganized and just like you're standing there looking like a lost puppy the whole time. Now, a lot of these events the same people go to, so that's also kind of annoying to me. Yes, it's cool to make friends, but I also am at the age where I'm like, okay, I have enough friends. I just want my partner at this point. And honestly, I feel like a lot of people are just there more so to find someone to hook up with because they don't have intellectual conversations with people, and they end up just sticking to one person the whole night and not exploring other people. And that's on the host, in my opinion, because there's usually way too many women and not enough men. So yeah, I don't think spending $40 on a singles mixer is worth it. And I also tend to end up leaving with lower self-esteem. And I'd rather just stay home and read a book and hang out with my dog, because I'm not driving an hour, she just yawned, an hour to go to singles mixers because there's none in my area.
Like if you were to do it in a bar, right? There's a chance that the person you're approaching is in a relationship, or they're just not in the mood to talk. I think we've all been there, right? Like you've gone out with your friends and you're like, this is about me and my friends, this is not about other people tonight. And so I really think going to these dating events is such an untapped opportunity for men. And it's crazy to me because women's tickets for events sell out so quickly all the time. I've seen events where the women's tickets sell out within 15 minutes. And then men's tickets are still available until like an hour before the event. It's crazy. So yeah, I think I really believe in dating events, especially because I think there's actually way more manners in dating events. You know, the problem with dating apps is like things like ghosting. And ghosting to me is a lack of respect and manners, right? It doesn't take much to say, nice talking to you, but I don't feel a connection, goodbye. Like it doesn't take much to do that. But because we're digital and we're just constantly swiping.
I've just discovered the reason why it's so hard to find a good guy dating in 2023. And it's not because there aren't any left and that all men are disgusting and all men are trash. That is completely false, no matter what you hear from other girls on TikTok. The truth is that the good guys are done with dating. They would rather be single and have their peace than be in a relationship and not be treated correctly. They're done playing the games, okay? Girls not being monogamous, them not texting them back, them giving them mixed signals, them opening up and sharing their feelings, and then a girl breaking up with them. They don't want to deal with that. They'd rather work a lot, go home, play some video games, watch a movie, and spend time with their dog or themselves than ever have to deal with women. I just want to know which one of you ladies messed it up for everyone, because dating out here is so hard.
I love to be the one to say it. Club culture dying is a huge reflection on how prominent the DL community actually is. Let's think about this for a second. That video that girl made, the viral video about how club culture is dying because guys want to be the girls now, because men are so concerned being the center of attention. Basically, everything used to be about the woman. And why are men okay with this shift in priority? And why has the priority shifted in general? I think it could be for a couple things. One, I do think some men actually just like to flex on other men, and it's kind of like a big dick swinging contest. But that also used to include who would have the most women in their section and who would have the most beautiful women. That's not even something a lot of men are even checking for anymore. And it's because they don't like us. They really don't care about the women. They never did. And the fact that a lot of men are not caring about the fact that their sections are just filled with men should be very telling as to how they actually feel. This is a lot of men's dream come true, and that's why it's not fucking changing. I do think there are two scenarios. One, the ego trumps your desire for women so much to the point where you're willing to be be sharing a bottle with 20 other dudes to feel important and to feel like you're in a space of importance, opposed to actually prioritizing being around women. And they want to feel important so bad to the point where they're all fighting to get one Instagram story of one bottle that they didn't even fucking pay for, or they're just DL, or they dislike men. And that's exactly where they want to be, and they're happy in their home.
So I was thinking about the whole men wanting to be bad bitches epidemic that's going on right now. I don't know if you guys seen the video of the girls on the man on the platform, you know, and the girls on the dance floor. Like, nobody wants to see that. First of all, nobody wants to see girls dance on platforms. Men just stand there. Nobody, like, why the hell would you go out to a club and... Anyway, I have noticed as a bartender that we used to have ladies' night, right? We had to stop ladies' night because we weren't getting the men that were going to purchase the drinks. Now, I don't understand why, because if you're going to ladies' night, then you don't have to buy a drink for a woman. You can buy your own drink and the ladies are already drinking for free. But I had plenty of men tell me, why do ladies get to drink for me? If I identify as a lady, can I get a drink for free? What about equality? Blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, bro, you guys already have... the patriarchy already gives you so much, and you're complaining that ladies are drinking free wine and free well cocktails. Why? Anyway, I also was thinking about this situation that I had with one of my, like, I went out with my girlfriends one night. This guy offered to buy me a drink. I accepted, and I was being nice, so I had a conversation with him. Not even 2 minutes into this conversation, this man goes, "So, do you think you can do better than me?" I don't even know what the hell we were talking about, but it had nothing to do with, like, me thinking I was better than anyone. And I just, like, looked at him confused, and I like, said, yeah. I was like, yeah, I can probably do better than you. And then he left, and I was like, just because he said that, that's why I replied that. But what? Because you bought me a drink, you think that you can be disrespectful? I just don't understand that. Yeah, and then... it's been crazy. Like, it's been crazy. Okay, that's my 2 cents.
So, I just got home from a singles event in Houston. It's called Crush Club. This is my take. The ratio to women to men was like 5 women to every 1 man. And not a lot of the men were attractive. But... I mean, what can Crush Club do? They can't really do anything about that. But I can say, though, it was a lot of fun. I'm not gonna lie. It was a lot of fun. The people there were great. I did spend my night, like, talking to one person mainly that I knew wasn't my type, but he was so cool. Like, I had fun. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely gonna check out another one. And who knows, you know?
There's a whole generation of men sitting by their phone, waiting for a girl to text first. You made eye contact, thought about saying something, didn't, went home, and you're mad that she didn't shoot her shot. She's a woman. That was not her job, and it never was. The whole I don't chase thing sounds cool until you realize you're not catching anything either. You're just standing still and calling it standards. See a girl, like a girl, talk to a girl. It's really not that deep. It's just that you're scared.
One thing I will say about men in the city, I don't know if this is a good thing or bad thing, is that the ones that know they're trash when it comes to relationships, the ones that know they can't be faithful for shit, the ones that know they will cheat, they don't try to hide it. When they first meet you, they present trash on the fucking table. And then it's up to you to take it or fucking leave it.
Seriously, what happened to trying to court somebody nowadays? Guys, they just want to come chill. They want to come hang out. They want to text you and they want to come just chill. Sorry, I don't have time for chilling. I don't want to do that. If you can't ask me a question about myself, if you can't take me out to dinner, if you can't want to get to know me and take me on a date, I don't have time for that. I'm 47 years old. I do not have time for the bullshit and I do not have time for chilling. I don't know what happened nowadays, but the guys, they don't want to take you out anymore. They don't want to, it's like, no, I am not 20 anymore. I'm not 30. I'm not down for that. I don't have time to waste in my life for someone who just wants to chill, because then they're never going to take you anywhere. It's not even the fact about like spending money or doing anything like that. I don't care if a guy is spending tons of money on me. Like, we could go out to coffee, but you're not going to come over my house and then ask him to come over when I have my kids here that I don't even know you and bringing them around my kids. Give me a break. I have boys. I have older boys, and I've always told them, if a girl asks you what's your favorite food, you don't just answer her pizza. You say, mine's pizza. What is yours? Or what's your favorite? Ask people questions. Try to get to know somebody. I don't know. This is why I stay single. I choose not to date. I gave somebody my number yesterday that I never should have, and this is why. Because this stupid stuff happens. So, yeah. I just needed to rant for a minute. But, yeah, that's my take on the whole dating situation. Guys, if you're doing this kind of stuff, do better.
Never have you heard of a man coming to the internet to watch videos to try to decipher his girlfriend's behavior. Never have you heard of a man rolled up in the fetal position in his bed crying because she's not texting back. Never do you hear of a man consulting with his friends about her hot and cold or confusing or mixed signals. It's women that do this for men. It's women that are constantly wasting their time trying to decipher a man's communication style or his lack of affection or his lack of interest or his lack of attention, because women also have a hard time with their ego when a man isn't choosing them. A man will never put in the same effort that you put in. In fact, most relationships are only in existence for an extended period of time because the woman keeps forgiving. And she keeps showing grace, and she keeps being patient. The moment a woman stops doing that is the moment that most relationships will be dissolved. Relationships with men are completely reliant on how much a woman wants to deal with.
I just can't do this fucking shit anymore. I have to match with a man on a dating app one more time. Talk about what I do for work, my favorite food, my favorite movie, what I do in my free time, the music I listen to. I'm going to fucking explode. Go on a date for just like shits and gigs. I'm an intentional dater. I want to get to know someone. So then you have these conversations over and over and then nothing comes from it. If you're a guy, what's your favorite dating app you've ever been on? I think guys realize, at least on Hinge, you wake up and you're a girl, there are like, you have like 50 plus matches, and it doesn't matter like how into them you are. That's just the name of the game. Single dude, what's like the best chances or what the best luck you've had if you've seriously been trying to date someone? On what app? Friends though, I'm kind of surprised. There's some girls I've been friends with too that have had luck on Bumble lately. Obviously, everyone's on Raya though, but like Raya's just like a clout thing, I guess. I've had a couple of my friends actually get on the league, and they've gone on a couple dates, and that seems it's worked well. Also, I've had some friends do Circa, but they ended up deleting that because they're contacts. I've had some friends on Cuffed, and they've really liked that. You gotta be selective on what app you're on. I think that's why like member-only ones like Cuffed are so much better. Happy Saturday. What dating app is your favorite one?
I am absolutely sick of the dating apps. Tinder, Hinge, they're the only two I'm on. I hate them. What are the odds I'm actually going to meet up with somebody I've never met in my life? I could get murdered. I don't know. I just want to meet somebody naturally. In a shopping center, or I don't know. Mind you, I barely leave the house, so that's on me. But when I do, people aren't approaching me. I promise I'm not scary. I'm not gonna bite your head off. But I just want to meet somebody naturally, you know. And like, I don't go clubbing. I rarely go to bars. The only place I'm going out of the house is to the shops. So if somebody could come up to me while I'm grocery shopping, and be the love of my life, that'd be great, because dating apps, they're not it. Like, my biggest fear is I'm going to get murdered. Even if they've added me on Instagram and their Instagram seems so legit, I'm murdered instantly. If I'm meeting up with you, I'm dead. Like, you're a murderer.
I just want to rant of how hard it is to date in your 30s. I'm on all these dating apps and I feel like it's a joke. Like, no one wants to meet up with each other, or they're too busy, or they don't want to just get straight to the point and just meet up in person. Like, they want to have all this small talk. And it's like too many people that I have to do this with. And then not only that, like, I'm a born again, narrow gate Christian, so it's really hard to find a man that reads up their Bibles and can lead me spiritually. It's like they're not on the narrow road, and I feel like my soul just tells me, like, no. And I have to fake it. A lot of times I have to fake it. And it sucks. And It's just really hard to date in your 30s. God help us all.
Dating in your 30s is exhausting. I just got back from another singles event. I was really excited for this one, but I was let down yet again. I love spin, and I love going to spin classes. I said, okay, I'm gonna set aside 45 minutes in the day. It's gonna be about me, and then I'll go back home and then I'll continue my work for the weekend. There was 2 men in the class, and neither of them were my type. It's frustrating because I keep going to these events and I actually am very optimistic about it, but I'm constantly let down. Last weekend, I went to an event at Othership. Again, had high hopes, but there was nobody that I was actually interested in. I love going to Othership, so I'm happy I went because it was just like another Othership social. And today was just like another spin class. But people keep saying, oh, go to the places that you enjoy being at and you'll meet someone there. I'm on like all of the dating apps. I don't swipe very often. It's exhausting. I have a date maybe once, maybe every couple months, and it doesn't go anywhere. And I'm tired. But I think that everybody deserves to find their person. And for the past 4.5 years that I've been single, I've just been grinding it out. I've been working hard, but I leave little moments where I can try to put myself out there. And I just keep getting disappointed. Maybe all the good ones are just picked over. But I've got a good heart and I'm optimistic still. I think that everybody deserves love. And I don't want to get emotional, but it is very sad. I'm in this big city with so many people here. You'd think it would be easy to find a connection, but it's just not. And I'm 32 years old. And I know there's got to be somebody out there who feels the same way. So let me know. What are you guys doing? How are you meeting people? I would love to find my life partner. That's it.
All right, dating scene in Perth. Clearly Australia at this point, because what's going on? Is there anybody decent left out there? It's just this generation it's all too much for me. I'm at the point where I'm like about to tap out. Married men hitting on you, cheating, sociopaths, narcissists. Why? What is it? Is it because it's just so accessible these days? Like, oh, it doesn't work out with that person, let's move on to the next. Or I can't just have one person, let's have 5 people on the go at once. Is there like monogamy anymore? Like, it's just, I'm at my wit's end and I just need to know what is going on. Can someone please explain? Perth girls, Australian girls, what is it? I'm done.
Dating in your mid-30s is certainly interesting. I've been approached by some interesting age brackets. I'm 36. I get approached by 26-year-olds, 22-year-olds, and then I also get approached by the 45-year-olds and the 50-year-olds. And if I'm being completely honest, the younger generation just seem way more switched on in terms of their emotions, communication skills, the conversations, the able to talk about how they're feeling and what they want and where they see themselves going. It's just my experience, but the older generation of men, I find really struggle with their emotions and talking and being somewhat, a good communicator. Here I am stuck in this, like, what do I do? Because also on one hand, the younger generation, like, do you want to settle down? They say they do, but I'm unsure. And then the older generation, it's almost like if you're over 40 and you're single, like, it's a bit of a red flag. Like, and I don't want to say that because I don't want to stereotype or pigeonhole an age. Everyone has their own story. But I don't know what to do. Like, I actually have a date tomorrow night with a younger guy. I'm just going to go, but I just don't know how I feel about it. Does that make sense? I'm excited to go because I'm interested and I'm intrigued. He's attractive, but am I also wasting my time? And that's how I feel before these dates. I'm like, well, he's 20-something years old. Is this just going to be a waste of a good outfit?